The first victim of the new law is no less than the deputy leader of the extreme right Alternative for Germany party. Beatrix von Storck responded to a New Year's Eve greeting by police in Cologne, posted in Arabic on Twitter. The city was the scene 2 years ago of mass sexual assaults during celebrations. Most of the suspects were described as being of North African and Arab origin. In a post on Twitter and Facebook, she asked what the hell is happening in this country. Do you think it's to appease the barbaric gang-raping hordes of Muslim men? Storck's accounts were temporarily suspended on the grounds she had violated the new hate speech law. Her party said legitimate political opinions had been censored.
It's not about censorship, but of course this law does give politicians like Mrs. von Storch the opportunity to claim that there is political censorship in Germany and to portray herself as a martyr. And I think this is one of the biggest political mistakes in passing the anti-hate speech law, because it helps parties like the AfD to transport their narratives into the population and gain greater popularity.
The Justice Minister, Heiko Maas, who introduced the legislation, said it will prevent calls to murder, hate speech and Holocaust denial, which he described as attacks on other people's freedom of expression. But opposition is mounting. The Green Party is leading the charge for changes in the law.
Die Abwägung, wann hört die Meinungsfreiheit auf?
It's a very sensitive area. The question of where freedom of speech ends and the protection of personal rights begins has been determined at the very highest judicial levels in Germany for decades. The law now is too abrasive and gives too much power to the companies.
Facebook says the legislation is fundamentally new, it's unique in the world, and because of its complexity, is a challenge for all involved. Even a German satirical magazine on the internet has become a victim of the new laws. Twitter suspended their account after the use of phrase barbaric hordes while poking fun at the controversy. I spoke to their editor in Frankfurt over Skype.
We'll have to keep watching this, because funny talk is ambivalent and we know that real people struggle with it. How are a bunch of bots going to distinguish? German courts struggle as well.
The magazine is now back online. Its latest issue has a cartoon of President Donald Trump asking his Secretary of State how they can restore some safety. Rex Tillerson replies, "Stop all this tweeting, you idiot." David Chater, Al Jazeera, Berlin.